What's up, everybody? Malik Atala here, coming at you from Santa Ana, California. And today I'm going to be talking about my life a little bit. Las Vegas, Nevada, the late 90s. Down the Las Vegas Strip, near a hotel. I forget which hotel it is, but my father was walking down the street with his homeboys, some of his friends, the Viper crew, straight out of high school. He went to high school in Anaheim. I think it was Magnolia High School, and he had his friends. A crew that he knew. Everybody was. My dad was popular back in the day. He knew people, and he met girls. And this day he was walking down the strip, and my mother, Teresa, she was from Orange County, and she was with a group of her friends, and they ran into each other, and they noticed each other because they had the same pair of shoes on, and also the same sort of outfit, and they sparked it off from there. And I made a video not too long ago about my dad and how he passed away, and I went to the funeral, and I saw some of his friends, some of the actual people that knew him back then. And so my mom and my dad happened to live right in the same vicinity in Orange County. I'm not going to disclose where, but it's a pretty well-known place. And my dad lived in an apartment complex, and right up the street, a couple of miles was where my mom lived up in, so they lived close to one another. They would see each other, and my mom was a college graduate. She was moving to LA to become an actress. She had her major in theater arts and drama, and she did auditions in LA for a long time. And my mom and my dad lived with his mother and his sister in the apartment complex, and then he moved with my mom to Hollywood. They had me. Now, this interfered with my mother's acting career because she started a family and she had a child to take care of. So her acting career ceased. And so then we moved to a little town in LA called Lomita. It was an old railroad town. And I lived in Hollywood for about a year. My first year of birth. My first year of life, I lived in Hollywood, and then I moved to Lomita. What's up, bro? Want to say hi to the video?
Heck no.
What's good, bro? So, anyway, I moved to Lomita. My grandmother owns an apartment building down there with like 32 units, or I think like 28 units probably. It's in Lomita, and that's where I grew up. So I'm gonna be going into more depth about my experiences in Lomita, my childhood, some of the things that happened while I grew up. I lived with my mom and my dad and me, and then 2.5 years later, my sister was born, Alexandria Atala, and we lived together in Lomita, and there was, like I said, there was a bunch of other apartment units and there was this one other family called the Derues. They were a Puerto Rican family, and I was friends with the son, Logan, and I knew the sister, Trinity, and we were really close. We would play in the playground together, and the way it was set up, it was an apartment building, but then there was a sidewalk, and then you would go down this way, and there was a parking lot, and then a playground, and we would play in the playground like superheroes. We would shoot basketball. There was like slides, and then there was a big wooden house, like a playhouse with a slide and a monkey bars, and it was fun. And I still remember this little girl that I used to play with, and there was like monkey bars, but not monkey bars. It was like bars, blue bars, like up and down, up and diagonally and horizontally, up and across, and you would climb up it. And I remember I would be chilling with this little white girl, blonde-haired girl, and we would like hug each other and sit and climb up there, and we would hug, and we were friends. It was very innocent in those days, but Trinity was cool because she invited me up into her room and stuff, and we would sometimes we would be alone, and Logan was there. We would play video games on the Wii, and I lived, and we would play in the playground, and his dad would whistle really loud, and they'd be like, oh, it's time to go, so they'd have to go, and the ice cream truck would go down the street, and we would buy ice cream, and sometimes we'd have to chase it to make it stop, but it was all good back in those days. I had no worries. I went to preschool at this purple school, all purple, decked out in purple, and I went there for preschool. I still remember in preschool getting in trouble for like, and the teacher yelling in my face really loud, and she shocked me because I was doing something wrong, and I still remember, I was kind of like a lazy kid. I would get distracted really easily, and I wasn't that attentive to detail. So she woke me up, but then I went to kindergarten in Lomita Magnet, and I met a lot of my friends there. My kindergarten teacher's name was Mr. Smith, and he was a very nice gentleman. He was a white man with white hair, a beard, a mustache, a white mustache, and he would read us stories, and he would give us little things to do. I was in the Bad Boys Club as it was just like this little gang called the Bad Boys Club that I was in, me, Marco, and Jason, and we would, hang out with girls under the slides and make out with chicks, and even back then, I was getting it on, and, me and Trinity got it on. She was probably the first girl I had, kissed for long periods of time, made out with, felt, up, and she felt me, and making out, and under her bed, in her closet, up in her room, and I was about 5, and she was 1 year older than me. She was 6. But I remember up in the apartment building, having to take the trash down late at night, and having to run all the way down the sidewalk to the end of the building where the dumpsters was, and I felt like somebody was out to kill me, or something was waiting for me in the dark, or I was always scared of the dark and paranoid as a kid. But anyway, I'm going to be talking more in the next episode, a little bit more about my life. this is going to be a series of me growing up and my experiences. Thanks for watching. I'm back. I know I did the Manson stuff earlier, and I've decided to take a break on that. I'm gonna let you guys know a little bit more about my history and my life experiences, and hopefully my views will get up, and some people will start to fuck with me. I'm coming out, me and my friend Jonathan, right now with a clothing brand. You can follow him on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, Malik_Atala123 or Malik.Atala on Instagram, and then follow my boy Jonathan, JONATHANN.CHAVEZZ, Jonathan Chavez, Jonathan.Chavez. And then we're going to be coming out with a clothing brand pretty soon. We're going to make an account for that, and I'll have that posted in the next video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. I hope everybody had a great Mother's Day. Shout out to all the mothers out there that are taking care of their kids and are doing what they're supposed to do. And shout out to all the young people out there that are struggling out here in these streets. Things will get better, and the chosen people with right intentions in their heart, they will thrive and survive. Thanks for watching.